Street vibe, pulse of the street. Beyond the violence, communities gather in solidarity for fun, family, and friendship. President Johnson was the best president that black people ever had. Why you laugh?
But Mr. Ducky did say that.
I was about to ask you, do you know who said that? Ducky Johnson. I wonder why. You know why? I actually asked him why.
Yeah.
That's coming up next on the episode today on the Neoliberal Round Podcast. Welcome to another episode of the Neoliberal Round Podcast. I am Ronaldo McKenzie.
I'm Dante Nelson.
And today, we have a lot in store for you. It is another episode of Street Vibe, Pulse of the Street. And we haven't had one of these in quite a while.
We have not.
And today, what do we have in store for them today? But Dante, we have said what, one?
One we have an event. Right on Morton and Tallahassee. We have a big community event going on.
And who organized it? What's the name of the group?
The organization.
The Men Who Care.
The Men Who Care.
Oh, the Men Who Care of Germantown. They put that group. And we think we had an event with them. We visited that event some time ago. But we stopped by that event today and we interviewed some of the people. Quite a few people we interviewed, and it was really good. African dance, and then and after that we went to another event. Where did we go? We went to a church.
We went to an event, a gospel event, a church event. At Peace
in the Waters.
Peace in the Waters.
Yes. It was powerful. Thank you, and you lined that up so well. Our producer lined that up. We are happy to have a producer like Mr. Nelson. He lined that community up event, and we have a treat for you. We were able to, while at that event, we met up with Donald. What is his name?
Ducky, but he goes by Ducky.
Yes.
His name is Donald Burks.
Donald Burks, yes, Donald Ducky, Donald Burks, and he wrote the book
The Risk Taker.
Yes, The Risk Taker, and where he shared about his life, and he's the first black man to do a lot, and he's 86 years old. He worked with Jesse Jackson, worked with Martin Luther King Jr. He helped to organize the NAACP here in Philadelphia. We have him on the show today. Later down in the show, so you have to listen to the entire. This show is split up in several different segments. The first segment we are at the event, the Men Who Care of Germantown event, and the second part we are at Peace in the Waters, where we do some interviews. We met up with Reverend Bishop Stephen Johnson, and it was it's a treat. We have a treat there for you, and then the interview. While at Peace in the Waters, we met up with Mr. Donald Ducky Burks, and it was quite powerful. And we actually went back to, after the interview with Donald Ducky Burks, we went back to the event organized by Men Who Care of Germantown, which is an annual event. We went back there and we caught the end of a performance by Vodka. Vodka is a local Philadelphia artist, well-known local Philadelphia rapper, and we caught the tail end of one of his performance. But we also was able to interview him briefly right after the performance, and we have that for you. We learned that he's an up and coming actor as well, actually, because he will be in this new movie, Once Upon a Time in Philly, and that movie is coming out soon, and he talks about that a little bit. So that's all of this is what's coming up next on the Neoliberal Round Podcast. So we have those three main segments or two segments that's split up, and so we invite you to listen to the entire show. And some of this may be on video podcast, or so on video later. We will add that to the podcast. The sounds of Saturday. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Quite busy here today. Quite a lot happening today. There's so much happening, and we will have some of it for you. We haven't had a street vibe in a while. Well, this is another episode of Street Vibe right here on the Neoliberal Round Podcast. We have lots of exciting shows and interviews, and we have several places that we visited, and we're going to carry some of those discussions and some of those for you. And some of it is live. It's happening right now. So listen to the podcast and take a trip. Free food, free music. Connect with people in your neighborhood. Philadelphia, Germantown, or wherever you are, whatever city you are in. This is the Neoliberal Round Podcast. And we are live. We are in Germantown, Philadelphia. We're in Germantown, Philadelphia. Ronaldo McKenzie and
Dante Nelson.
And we are at an event that is the men who care, Germantown, making a difference in our community.
Yes, a key difference in our
So what we're seeing is some women dancing to some African drumming, some men beating African drums.
Yes, we see the supporters in the community.
Hey, how are you, sir?
And here we have Baba Joe Bryant. Now we go way back to the 70s. And he is also a master drummer. He played all kind of African drums, these congas, these are called congas, by the way. And we're also very blessed.
Hi, how are you?
Are you doing the party for us?
Well, I'm in a podcast right now, getting the event.
To my right.
And this is the men who care of 7 p.m. And we have women who are part of Men Who Care.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yes, we do. Come on down. We have Morton and Topahaka. Free food, free activities for the kids, all kinds of entertainment.
And what event is this?
This is our annual outreach community Festival.
Yes.
And we give this every year.
Okay.
Every year in September. It's either the second or the third week out of September. It's free to the community. The Men Who Care of Germantown is giving back to the community for the support that they give us.
Great, yes. And I know every Saturday morning.
Every Saturday morning, we give out free food. We have a food distribution, and on top of Hawkins Street, it's 180 East top of Hawkins Street, and you come up, it's free, you pick up your food, all you have to do is fill out a form, and we give you free food, okay? We also have Women Who Care, have a mentor program for young ladies, anybody that's school age 4 through 12. It's a free program on Sundays, the last Sunday out of the month. Just get in touch, Sonia_Nix@yahoo.com, or you can call us at 215-680-3587. We look forward to seeing you.
Thank you so much. And we were talking to one of the volunteers of the Men Who Care event here. And what's your name?
My name is Sonia Nix, and I'm the coordinator.
Sonia, thank you so much. This is the Neoliberal Round Podcast, and we are part of the community. I'm very familiar with the group here. Thank you so much.
I'm just so happy to be able to.
Yes. So we will continue to do some more talking with some of the people here. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Ronaldo McKenzie with the Neoliberal Round Podcast.
Okay.
And I live in the neighborhood as well. But I noticed that you have a booth here and doing this amazing event. You're participating. How are you participating? What are you doing? What's this about?
Oak Street Health. So we're primary care doctors for adults on Medicare.
Yes.
And last year we participated and attended, just providing resources to the community, cold water, snacks.
Nice.
Just a big health hug.
Yeah, man. Okay, so we can help. Okay, yeah. Thank you. And what is your name?
My name is Jill Marple. Yep.
Jill, thank you so much, and thanks for supporting the event.
Yes.
We are the Neoliberal Round Podcast. Check us out. Hey, and let's talk with some of the young people here. Hi, I'm Ronaldo with the Neoliberal Round Podcast, and we're doing a podcast, and it's heard all over the world. Germany, Lithuania, Ghana, the Caribbean, Canada, all over the world. And we're covering this event. I'm local as well. I'm from Germantown, and I see young people involved. How are you? What's your involvement in the event?
Speak a little louder. It's a podcast.
Yes.
I'm not in the event. You are.
You're not in the event, but you participated in the event. Tell us about how do you like this?
What are y'all doing? Oh my goodness. I'm just glad that we give it back to the community.
Yes. Thank you so much. And I see you have, what's this called? What are you doing here?
Making cotton candy.
Cotton candy. I haven't seen this since I was.
You still in my first.
Yeah. So how do you make this? What are you doing?
You turn the power on and the heat, and then you put the sugar in there, and then it just starts making wet candy.
Okay. And you are selling these?
No, we're giving them out for free for the kids.
For free.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good. Well, thank you guys for your support.
Yeah.
And what's happening in Philadelphia and Germantown? What concerns you about your community?
I just feel like the community needs to be fixed. Yes.
It needs to be fixed.
Yeah, a little help more, stop shootings and all that.
Okay, and how are you? What are you doing to make a difference?
I'm helping the women who care and the men who care.
And what is your name?
My name is Savannah.
Savannah, thank you so much. This is the Neoliberal Round Podcast, and we're available on Apple, Amazon, Google, Stitcher, all the major podcasts. And this show will be available later this evening. Thank you so much. This is the Neoliberal. We continue to cover the event and take some interviews from individuals. Let's speak with some men here.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hey, how are you guys?
Hey, that was awesome, wasn't it, John? We opening up the right way, taking it back to the motherland. We always got to remember where we came from. Hey, listen, in about 1 minute, the food is going to open up. You can go out and get you something to eat. They're ready for you. They're prepared for you. But I just want to make one quick announcement. We are always looking for volunteers.
I am Ronaldo McKenzie, host of the Neoliberal Round Podcast, and I live in the neighborhood too. and I see that you guys have a booth here at the event. I might ask you, what's this booth about? How are you involved?
Oh, hi. Well, my name is Maleka Fruin. I'm the community organizer for Germantown Info Hub.
Oh, nice.
It's a community-centered journalism project.
Okay.
And we have stories on a website. We have a weekly radio show on G-Town Radio. And we focus on solutions and community dialogue and to connect community organizations in Germantown.
Okay. Guys, this is someone I have to connect with further on.
I was just about to say, I want to connect with you.
Yes, I was on Germantown Radio talking about my book. I was interviewed by Tom. Tommy interviewed, talk about neoliberal. You might have seen the show, but I was interviewed by him about my book. I went to Penn and I'm doing a research at Georgetown.
I want to hear about this podcast,
yes,
and all the other things.
Oh yes, and we are. I'm gonna.
Say your name again?
Ronaldo McKenzie.
Ronaldo. Okay.
Yes, and my assistant is going to get my card, so I will come back and.
You know what? I don't even have cards. I was like looking, and I was like, oh, I don't have a card.
Oh, thank you.
This is Germantown Community Radio is having a street festival next Saturday.
Oh.
92.9 day, right on Maplewood Mall. There's going to be all kinds of music, vendors, activities for kids, line dancing. You can come into the studio to take a tour and be part of the DJ listening party, play your favorite song on air, say why you like it.
Wow.
So come on by and from noon to 6 Maplewood Mall next Saturday, September 24th.
Thank you so much. And your name is?
Jill Saul.
Jill Saul. And tell me, you are local in the neighborhood?
I'm local in the neighborhood. I live just a couple blocks from here. And I'm on the board of directors at G10 Radio.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, I got to get to know you some more.
Yeah, I got to connect with you because I want to hear about your stories that you do on your podcast.
Oh, my. It's amazing. The stories are amazing. We have over 80 episodes that started last year, July. I know we are on all the major podcasts. We are ranked top 50 in news commentary in Canada, the U.S.
Ronaldo, what do you like to talk about on the podcast?
We talk about social issues, community issues, what's going on in Germantown.
Okay.
We get the pulse, and we have a street vibe where we get the pulse of the community, where we interview people on the street, randomly talking about what's going on. We also provide tips about, I'm an academic, I teach college students as well, so we provide tips about how to realize college success by applying learning strategies.
Oh, we definitely have to extend.
We have a lot of academic, and I also write academic books.
Okay.
And so we try to talk about a lot of academic stuff. We interview guests, sociologists, community people, politicians who are running so that people can make up their mind. We had John Castro on the podcast, who's also running for president. We talk about sports, music, and serious stuff that interests people. How we can bring about change in our community. We talk about the gun violence as well, and how we can get involved in the community. Yes.
So maybe a podcast on G-Town Radio.
Oh yes.
You should talk to Tom and Joanna.
Yes.
And see maybe there is something that could happen there, because
definitely.
That sounds like it's right up our alley in community radio.
Yes, we do a lot of community stuff and stuff like today. Yes, so we reach the people.
Beautiful.
Definitely. But it was great, and I will get you my card in a minute.
Definitely, and come on Saturday and
I will be there.
Let people know.
Thank you. So I'm telling you guys, this is the Neoliberal Round Podcast coming to you live from Germantown, Tulpahawken and Bayton, and we are engaging the local to the glocal. Right?
Ronaldo, are you on Instagram?
I am. It's Ronaldo C. McKenzie or Ronaldo McKenzie.
How do you spell that?
Renaldo.
Okay.
McKenzie. McKenzie. I don't know if there's a C between the Ronaldo and the I don't know how it is. Let me see if it's the right thing.
Is that you?
That's me right there, yes.
Okay.
I have 3 Instagram pages as well. That's me right there. And I'm on Twitter at Ronaldo McKenzie.
And the same thing?
The same thing, Ronaldo McKenzie. Facebook, Ronaldo McKenzie.
Okay.
And we have websites and we are growing. We're growing, definitely.
Okay,
and I have a second book that's coming out.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
What's the topic of your book?
Neoliberal globalization. How globalization creates poverty and income inequality, and look at solutions to that.
Oh, how globalization creates poverty
and inequality, and how we can help to resolve.
So interesting idea.
Yeah, so we said it's heavy on globalization. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. And this is
how are you?
Dante Nelson. He's part of the show, one of the co-producers. And
I'm Jill. I'm from G-Town Radio.
Yes, and they're actually having something.
Dante Nelson.
Yes, and you can give me one of the cards. I mean, the number, I don't have the same number, but everything else is the same.
Okay. I was about to change it.
Okay. You can probably do that for me in a second.
Yes.
But we'll continue to get some more street vibe. We'll be right back after these messages.
So nice to meet you guys.
Yes, definitely. You all love me. I'm yours. I am Ronaldo, and this is Dante, and we are here at another event. But this one is a gospel event. Peace Underwater Ministries. I'm yours. I give you all of me. All of me. All of me. I'm yours. You can have all of me. All of me. Oh, this is happening right here, guys.
Let me hear you make some
right here.
Crazy noise right now.
Right here. This is amazing. Oh, Reverend Johnson. We have the buckle cook and the head washer here. We've been trying to get him on the podcast. We're going to have him in a more serious way, but you are having a big event here. What's this about?
This is about a summer vacation.
Yes.
A summer gathering for Peace on the Water Ministry. We want to invite all. Y'all come on out and enjoy yourself. It's called Unity in the Community.
Amen. God bless you. And we have the First Lady with us.
But I want you to come over before you go to First Lady. And I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all how I cook some bad ribs.
Yes. Okay. And Rev is doing some ribs on here.
Hey guys, get in your grill. Let's see. All right. Come here, Jack. Ready?
Yes, we're ready. Are you recording? Okay. And Rev.
Ready?
Yes.
Stay tight. Over here. Stay here. Right shit here. This is how we do it at Peace on the Water Ministry.
Yes.
I got chef number one. Hey, yo, chef. Hey, chef. I got chef number one.
Yes.
Get his picture. You got his picture? That's chef number one.
This show what he working with?
Yes.
Come on down. Let me talk to you real quick. This is what he does down here.
Yes.
It's all right. But see, he do what he do. He do it okay. Right?
Yes.
How that look to you?
Oh, wow, that looks great.
Y'all need to come on down and get some of this.
Wow,
this is some real nice, good chicken here.
It
Go ahead,
is.
chef. Let me walk you down here right quick. Come on down here.
This was happening in Germantown, man, all over. And next week, there's another event.
This Deacon Steve.
Oh, this is nice. Oh, they have hot sausages.
That's the man.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
You want to win? Come on down and get some of these.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
Now, I'm talking about some serious burgers.
Oh,
you got some house burgers here. You got the ones that drip the juice.
Yes.
You want to keep some of these.
Yes.
This is chef number 3. It's Debbie. Yeah. That's Debbie. She get up there.
Yes, sir.
Right, come on down here.
That's the bishop. That's the bishop right there talking. Bishop Peach in the waters, man. You know, that's how we do it. Amidst the violence, amidst the frustration, the poverty. Yes.
Now watch this here. Hey, First Lady. When you talk about some good meat,
yes,
I'm the big kahuna around here. Okay?
Yes.
I'm the Chef Boyardee. Then when you got red
wow. Yes. Now, you know, we don't eat red meat, but for those who eat red meat, that looks good.
I'm going to eat enough for you and me. Okay?
Oh my God. That's the bishop talking, guys.
This is how you cook a rib.
Oh my God. It's beautiful. It's looking good.
Hey, Ducky. Hey, Pop.
This is how we do it right here in Germantown. we are a community here.
Yeah.
Yes, Philadelphia, guys.
That's how we
Yes,
do.
yes. Coming to you live, man.
Peace on the Water Ministries.
Yes, and that's mommy right here talking.
Trusty Carol coming to you live. Peace on the Water Ministries, 1200 East Chelten. Come join us.
And this is Dante Nelson, one of our co-producers, mom right here.
Yes.
Thank you. We'll have her on the show one of these days.
Yes.
Yes, it's the Neoliberal Round, street vibe.
Yes,
We'll be right back after these messages.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah, those videos. Okay.
Oh, that's nice. That's gonna be nice.
It's live, you know.
Yes.
Welcome back to an compact and exciting episode, Dante.
Yes.
We
Yes, it is.
and I had to take a break because I had to do a segment because we interviewed Miss Carolyn Reason, who's your mom, actually brought to our attention that there was a stately gentleman who was at the event that we went to at Peace on the Waters, a friend of Reverend Bishop Steve Johnson. And his name was
Madame Ducky Birch.
Like
He goes by the name of
Ducky, and he wrote the book The Risk Taker. And he is a profound gentleman. Let me give you before we are about to share an interview. We sat down with him for about 22 minutes to 30 minutes during this event, and we interviewed. He's 86 years old. He was a member of the NAACP. He was a foundation member. And an organizer. He worked. He had to organize the NAACP here in Philadelphia. He worked with Martin Luther King Jr. He worked with Reverend Jesse Jackson. He worked with all those people. He knows them very well. We had nothing to talk to him, pick his brain. It was very profound, man.
It was.
Now, listen, if you don't know who Donald Ducky Birch is, I'm going to read. He has a book called The Risk Taker, and he shared it. He gave you a copy.
Yes.
And he gave me a copy. It's a beautiful
Yes,
book.
did.
He said, during his remarkable life, Donald Ducky Birch has not only been the ultimate humanitarian, but a groundbreaker as well. Ducky has recorded a string of firsts over the years as follows. In 1952, he was the first Black student council president of Hatch Junior High School in Camden, New Jersey. In 1954, he was the first Black quarterback at Camden High School football team. In 1958, that's before our time, before we were born. In 1958, in 1958, he was the first Black recreation supervisor.
What?
City of Camden, New Jersey. He's from Camden, New Jersey. In 1960, he was the first Black salesman for Walmart Tailors in Camden. In 1961, he's the first Black buyer of Walmart Tailors Camden. In 1964, he was the first entrepreneur in the city of Camden to receive the U.S. Small Business Association SBA loan guarantee, the first. In 1964, he's the first Black businessman to open retail shops on Camden's Haddon Avenue business strip. In 1965, the first Black sales representative to work with Majestic Distributors, which sold Seagram's brands. In 1966, he's the first Black sales representative for Ballantine Beer. In 1967, he's the first businessman to sign lease at Progress Plaza in North Philadelphia. And in 1982, he's the first Black business owner on Broadway in Camden. The first of many African American or Black person to do many things here in Philadelphia and in Camden. Yep. And we have him on the show. In fact, he's coming up next on the Neoliberal Round Podcast.
Yes.
Sorry, you wanted to add?
No, we'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, but wasn't it interesting?
Yes, it was.
And you helped to facilitate that discussion. It was really good. But we'll be right back after these messages. And coming up, we won't have any messages. But coming up next is the interview and the sit down at the Peace on the Waters. Look, we were at Peace on the Waters, and he opened up himself to be interviewed and shared with us. Dropped knowledge. He dropped knowledge.
Yes.
He dropped knowledge.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yes. Here we go.
can be that way, but I'm not that way.
Yes.
I met the Kings of the South I work with.
Yes.
EORC, Parker Fast, I got a store down there with the black.
Yes.
I did all the civil rights stuff, now we got human rights.
Yes.
Now we got crazy rights.
Okay, yes, you're right.
And I know about niggerology.
Yes.
If you got a nigga you want to make, I'll make him up for you.
Yeah.
I done been there.
All right.
Been there, done that.
Yes.
I ain't too much something here. I ain't too big to come here. I come here when I can. I got a big church, but that don't mean nothing.
Right. Yes.
The people that love you love them.
Yes.
And if you get back, they get back to you.
That's true.
Everybody's human.
Yes. What's the name of your book?
The Risk Taker.
What's it?
The Risk Taker.
The Risk Taker?
Risk.
Oh, the Risk Taker.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Take risk.
What's that book about? We have to get a copy.
I'm gonna give you one. I got it in the car.
Okay.
Take my keys and go.
Yeah. Let's go get it. Oh, so we're talking with Duck.
The Ducky. That's all.
The Ducky.
I'm regular. My name is Donald.
But
that's what school teacher told me that.
Yeah.
Ducky is my name.
Right.
My name is Donald.
Okay. Oh.
That's why I get my check though.
Yeah.
That's right. Don't get that one messed up.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's it. I mean, it's Donald.
Yes.
Which one you was by?
This thing here.
Oh, it
opened up. The gray car.
Okay.
One in front of his car.
Okay.
Hey guys, this is the Neoliberal Round, and we are still here at Peace on the Water. This is Street Vibe, and we are having and they're having an event, a community event, closed off and opened up to the street. And we're sitting down now with somebody who was here at the event, an author, someone who is an activist.
Yeah, all my life.
Yes.
All my life.
Work with Martin Luther King Jr.
I work with Dr. King, yeah.
Yes.
I ran Jesse Jackson program, Push, I ran it.
Yes.
Roy Wilkins, I ran with NAACP when I was young.
Yes.
Then I came back and went with Jesse and King, Reverend Solomon all my life.
Yes.
And Sam Memphis in Philly.
Yes.
So I've been in the civil rights movement and the human rights.
Yes.
And voter registration, I ran Jimmy Carter's campaign.
Wow.
Here in Philly.
Yes.
And I ran with Charlie Bowser's campaign.
Yes.
Wilson Good.
Yes.
Bill Green, I ran it. John Street.
Yes.
Nutter.
Yes.
And Kenny, now I'm getting ready to help Jock Brown building around.
Yes.
Next couple of months, my buddy. And
I would like to have him on the podcast.
Yeah,
I got it. We got to exchange connection.
I'll get him, no problem.
Okay. I'll leave my contact with you.
No problem.
Oh, and
unreachable.
Yes. How long have you lived in the city for?
I've been in Philly 45 years.
Oh, that's yes.
I came from Camden.
Yes.
I was 35. I've been over
right.
Now I'm 86. I'll be 87 in a couple of months.
Okay. You look good.
And, I had a stroke a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm coming back,
Yeah.
I was lucky. I got it in time.
Right.
So it didn't bother me. I mean,
yes.
Rehab.
Yes. Did he get it?
One for you?
Yeah.
You get your book?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, guys. So we got the book. And you have a pen? Check in your bag. We got to get this autograph. It's called The Risk Taker, written by Donald Ducky Burtz, as told to Kendall Wilson. And we have the book here. And we would love to have your autograph it.
No problem.
And and it's already autographed.
I'll just put your name up there.
But yes, please, Ronaldo McKenzie.
I know too many people, so I'll get that done.
Yes.
Saves time.
Yes, and I actually
Spell your name.
RENALDO. Yes.
Right?
Yes. MC. Oh well, that's fine. Today's the 17th.
17th, yeah.
2022. Yes, guys, we're sitting here, man, with an extraordinary guy here. And let me read. This is his book, Table of Content. Thank you, and he just gave us a copy Guy, you come into the community, there are so many resources in your community. There are so many resources in your community, guys. You just have to get involved, get engaged, and keep listening to my podcast. We're going to get the stories, we're going to get the people, and you guys can reach out to them and engage the people and see how they do it, and you can do it too. But listen to the introduction of the book. In this book, Donald Ducky Burt shared his triumphs and tribulations over the decades that began with his upbringing in a blue-collar family in Camden, New Jersey. Burt recounts his many fascinating life experiences, including an athletic career that began at an early age in the streets and schoolyards of Camden. He explores his standout yet challenging time as an athlete in Camden, or in high school as a semi-professional basketball player during the height of the civil rights movement from the 1950s into the 1960s. Throughout his career, Ducky's toughest competitor was often racism. With this kind of dedication and commitment, it's no wonder that Ducky retains the sense of reality that marks his jovial but no-nonsense personality. He continues to work tirelessly for many worthwhile causes within and outside the African American community. Throughout the years, he has had a number of friends, including such prominent personalities as the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the Reverend Dr. Leon A. Sullivan, Attorney Cecil B. Moore, the Reverend Jesse L. Jackson, Dr. C. Dolores Tucker, Mr. Samuel L. Evans, former Temple University basketball coach John Chaney, comedian Bill Cosby, and many others. Each experience weaves an interesting tapestry of the critical years when he came to grips within himself and his environment. He once said to me, "I'll never be free until all of our people are free." He continues to serve on dozens of communities, and his organization and leadership skills have left a lasting impact on the lives of those he has touched. This book is a description that thrills the heart and souls as much as it does the mind. That is from the introduction of The Risk Taker by Donald Ducky Burt. An interesting guy, man. We are happy to have you on the podcast. And listen, we're some more discussion with him on the show.
Anytime.
Yes, and he's promised to.
So it's great to meet someone like this.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, I'm low key. I don't wear it on my back.
Yes.
Too many problems.
Yeah.
I don't give out vinegar. I give out honey, sweet. I treat everybody the same.
Yes.
I can't be old or young or whatever. Everybody the same. That's why me and Johnson, you know, you're trying to do something for the family. I come as much as I can. It's real. It's not phony, and I'm home. I'm happy here.
Yes.
I'm relaxed. Take it easy. So it's cool.
Yes. It's time to take a little break for yourself. You know, like you put work, you put yourself out there. So
yeah, I love it. I come over here.
It never hurts.
I come over here. I enjoy myself.
Yes, sir.
No pressure. No phonyism. No bullshit. No. It's regular. I'm happy.
Okay.
I give him a couple hours. He told me about it last week. My wife's working. She couldn't come. So I said, I come at 12 or 1 and leave at 4 or 5. At night I got to go to my lodge. One of my brothers got shot. You know, crazy stuff. We got a prayer vigil. You know, I'm 4301 North Broad. That's the Mason home. The thing is 7 o'clock. I got to go over there. 7, 8, and I'm going home. To the church tomorrow, yeah.
Well, sorry to hear that, sir.
Welcome home. Community service. Like everybody come back from the summer. You know.
Everybody support, you know, show love in the community. You know, show their awareness of what's going on.
We got to learn. It's hard. Because the white man trained our minds so terrible.
Yes.
We got to undress brain damage from good brain. It's hard. But they did a good job on us. So the only way we can do it, we got to do it ourselves. They're not going to do it for us. And they can be nice and all that, but they're not going to do it for us. We got to do it. We, black men, got to do it. And the black women are there. And the black women always been there.
Okay, always.
So the black man got to take his part and take a part of his community. And the people want to go all over. They ain't got to go over. Just take your block. In your house. Your house. If it ain't right, straighten it out. You got to straighten your son out to do it is wrong. You, not the cops, not the community, not the bad gang, not the hustlers. You got to do it. If you don't do it, it's going to trickle down the problem we got now. Now we got the problem now because they shooting these white men got to kill us. That's Satan, man, killing us. And we following Satan trying to be our God. Get behind us, Satan, get behind us. And go ahead and do what we got to do for ourselves. Because Satan's job is to kill us. His job is to keep us messed up. His job is to be racism. That's his job. So our job is to say, hey, man, they're not here. Go somewhere else, not here. And if we don't do it, the more our generation is getting wiped out. You know? I mean, Trump trying to take us back. And they blame Trump. He ain't the only one. He just leading what they want to do anyhow. He got a lot of people in the closet. They won't get that many votes. He didn't have no people in the closet.
And they use him.
Yeah, that was
what they always have been doing.
That's right. And I tell our people.
Anybody can say, go do it.
Yeah, our people got to understand that we're in a triple cross.
Yes.
They got to understand. The next thing you got to do, the key thing is, get on our knees and pray to God. Then I'm going to put God in the picture. God's too straight. God ain't crooked. You know, God's straight. You don't play that crooked stuff. That's Satan. We got to understand that. And rather than front of us, we got genocide in front of our face. You know what I mean? We got to learn how to talk to our children. They kill off the race. You ain't got no race to get the children. They poison them from the older days. I'm lucky of the last of the Mohegans. I'm 87. I was here. And I was marching with Dr. King. And the dogs and the water and that. I was here. I ran his program in Philly. I was picking up at the airport and picking up in Philly. He didn't have no structure like the NAACP did. Dr. King had the hat. You go to church and put the money in the hat and send him back on home because you couldn't go to the hotel. I was to stay all night when the sisters or brother's house, and I didn't get some food, and we sent him on back home. He didn't have the structure or the government structure that the NAACP had. NAACP is the father of the movement, legally, not emotionally, legally, and that's where we fall down the ball. Out of NAACP came SCLC.
Yeah.
Out of NAACP.
Right.
Dr. King came out of NAACP.
Yeah.
Jesse Jackson came out of NAACP. Jesse Jackson came out of NAACP. Then Jesse came with SCLC. Then Jesse got pushed.
Yes.
I ran push in Philadelphia here.
Yeah.
Dr. Sullivan gave the movement to King.
Yes.
Reverend Sullivan. King gave it to Jesse.
Yes.
And it created the bread basket.
Yeah.
In Chicago. Jesse had it in Chicago because Motown was in Detroit.
Oh.
And that's where the expo came from to get money. All the singers and all that go down to the expo. No, I was a part of that. I was in Philly from Chicago up in Jesse. I brought it back to Philly. So Reverend Sullivan did the expo at Progress Plaza, which we own. I had a store on Progress Plaza in 1968, 67. Then it came in 1970, 72 of the movement from that generation to the next generation. See what happened? And that's when Jesse ran for president, 84.
Yes.
I was a delegate for Jesse.
Yes.
And then he ran it in 88. And I was a delegate for him in 88. So Obama didn't come on the scene as a young guy till later. But he benefited from the movement.
Right. Oh, wow.
Obama just didn't win. Moses came down, he won. It was a structure that he followed through and took it another level.
Yes.
Because he was accepted.
Yes.
He was accepted by the white man.
Right.
Jesse was not accepted. King was not accepted. But he played it Reverend Shelton was smarter than all of them. Malcolm X. Dr. Carmichael, Reverend Brown. They all didn't want to do what King wanted to do. They wanted to fight. You couldn't fight because we got BB guns and they got machine guns. How you gonna fight?
Wow.
How you gonna fight?
Yes.
We had to take the abuse.
Yes.
We had to take the abuse and shame America.
Yes.
And we turned, people don't know this, we turned President Johnson around from the South. President Johnson was the best president blacks ever had. That Kennedy, President Johnson.
Oh, President Johnson was the best president
blacks ever
had. Why do you say that?
Because he's created the money for our community, created jobs and money for our community. And he put it in, and he voted with us. He changed the South to vote with him.
Oh wow, this is listen guys, this is knowledge, which is great. Thank you, this is great. And we're gonna sit down with you some more, man.
I got all that stuff.
Yes.
I'm lucky to be still living. But I can tell it.
Yes.
I was there.
Yes.
Man, I like the black movement, the black movement. I love it. But they should come back and talk to the elders that have done it so they can have a structure. You fight on top, but you got people negotiating on the bottom. When you shake the tree, ain't nobody to pick the apples up and make applesauce.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? You can shake the tree and nobody there. What do you mean?
Yes.
You just took a long walk.
Yes.
That's what you did, took a long walk. But if you fight, one guy there negotiate, other guy fight. You inside, shaking that tree, other guy outside, picking the apples up, make applesauce out of it, and sell it. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we don't get from the young millennium. Because what happened is, that's why our suicide rate is so high. Because the blacks that's educated missed the boat. You can't get in that room and somebody help you get there. You didn't get there by yourself.
You gotta reach back down.
You gotta reach them and put them and bring them back. And you gotta know how to catch. You get in the meeting, you throw it out the window, it doesn't catch it. You can't get in the door like some of them Negroes get in the door and shut it and forget they was there. They get a hot dog, they forgot a hot dog and they baked beans and they come up on them. They got a few steaks, white man give them a few steaks, they forget about you. And then they get knocked off, they ain't got nowhere to go. You can't be by yourself. Nobody get nowhere by themselves. And God got us all. God got us all in the right place. God got us all. He knows all of it.
I believe so.
Let me tell you, you have made. He made a profound point just now. He said, you know why suicide rate is high among some African American educated people? Because you said they missed the boat. They forget about where they're coming from, and then when they get knocked off, they have nowhere to go and they commit suicide. That's what's been happening. That is quite interesting.
Oh man, it's mean, man. I mean, I have seen a time when I was coming up, I had a couple of them, what they call, uppity Negro.
Uppity.
I happened to
uppity.
Now I know nigga out.
Yes.
I know nigga out.
Yes.
So now I'm in the room negotiating for my people.
Yeah.
The white man big Dr. Tom in the room. I said, I don't want him in my meeting. What? I don't want him in my meeting. He ain't come in your meeting, but this is my meeting. I don't want him in here. See? Because never he gonna stop growth. What we trying to do, white man gonna turn around and give it to him so he can block it. So by me knowing that I'm down with that, and I got the white man control because he's afraid of me, I don't want him in my meeting. Like, I don't want to, you put him in your meeting. Not in our meeting. Let me go outside. Why you treat me like that? Because you're in a brother. That's why I treat you like that. Be a brother. Stand up for us and be a brother. I got to be here for you to stand up. I got to be here for you to stand up for my people. I don't need you here if you ain't gonna stand for my people.
Yeah.
They got everything. What the hell can you do? They got everything. We trying to get something. And you stand up with them. You ain't standing with us. That's why I don't want you in my meeting.
Yeah.
Now when you get yourself together, come back to us. We don't kick our brothers we don't kick them on the table. But they gotta come back home and understand what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
You got something to offer, we'll take it. 5% of nothing is better than nothing at all.
Right.
So we'll take it.
Right.
But until you understand that, I don't want you in my meeting.
Right now.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yes.
You gotta be careful. You're supposed to be your brother. And they wasting a white man. So they get some silver and gold, and you ain't getting it.
Right.
But they're lonely. So a white man that double cross him. He doesn't care about him. He use him, but he don't care nothing about him. They respect knowledge, and they respect numbers. All white men can count. They can count. We have to learn how to count too. Okay? You got your piece, take it. You get our piece, you take it. You come at the table, you take the pie at the table, take your pie, you take our pie. Yep. I don't want your white woman, you ain't gonna trick me. I don't need that. I got my people, I got plenty of black women. I don't need your white woman to trap me into doing something wrong.
Yeah.
That's how they play the game now.
Okay.
That's how they play the game. I've been through it, I know. Take it somewhere else.
Thank you so much.
Don't bring it to me, don't take it.
This
Don't
is...
say, go down there, to the... What must be a Ducky Johnson? You know why you say that? I got notches on my gun. I got notches. I got notches. I'll blow your brains out. Don't come at that bullshit. Take it somewhere else.
Thank you so much, man. Wise words from Ducky Bird. Thank you so much for joining us for the podcast. We'll definitely have you.
Anytime.
We will connect with each other.
I'm available.
Yes,
I'm not too big or too old or too young to talk to my brothers and sisters, especially the young guys.
Yes.
I talk to all brothers. I got nothing to give knowledge that God gave me. It's done good for me to take to the graveyard. What good is it in the graveyard?
This is the Neoliberal Podcast, and we'll be right back.
That's Vodka right there. He's like a real known, popular Philly artist, like really well known.
Vodka?
Vodka, yeah, that's his rap name.
We are back at the Men Who Care of Germantown, right there at the corner of Morton and Tupperhocken. And Vodka is on the stage, and he is about to rap, and we were just in time. So we left one event, and they were back at and they wrap up at about 7 o'clock. So we have 30 minutes of rapping and music for you guys here at the Neoliberal Round. And of course, Dante is with us. That was Maurice. That was Maurice Smith giving us some information. Let's listen in on Vodka.
So dear shooter, don't kill my brother, cause you might miss the shooter and hit my mother. Dear shooter, don't kill my sister, cause you might miss the shooter and hit an infant. Dear shooter, don't kill my cousin, cause you might miss the shooter killing for nothing. Come on, Bio. Dear shooter, don't kill my dreams, come on, cause I'm an addict, I'm a microphone fiend. Dear shooter, you killing me softly. Why these kids can't run to Mr. Softy? My grandma got irregular heartbeats. Let's go. Cause you scaring the shit out that lady probably. Dear shooter, you really on that time. You can't rumble that man one time. You automatically go for automatics. And you can rumble him all the time. And your mom can rumble his mom. At least the mom still got a child. Dear shooter, please stop. He just lost P and B Rock. That don't leave you in a state of shock.
Wait, hold on. PNB
Dear
Rock
shooter,
died?
put down the
When did that
clouds.
happen?
Because you your own
PNB Rock died.
Your own eyes. Dear shooter. Thank you, I appreciate y'all for that. Thank you for your aid. I really appreciate y'all. I enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
We are live at the Men Who Care of Germantown in Philadelphia, guys. That was Vodka, and we just learned on the podcast that PNB Rock died. And I am devastated by that news. PNB Rock was one of my first and favorite. I was never a rap aficionado. I was never someone who followed rap. Until I met PNB Rock. PNB Rock was the first rapper that I really started to listen to. And now I'm learning today at this event that PNB Rock had died. Let us see if we can get an interview with Vodka. Hey Vodka, I'm Ronaldo. I do a podcast.
Okay.
And I just recorded you. Can I just say welcome? I'm Ronaldo. I'm the host of the Neoliberal Round Podcast.
Yeah.
And I just want to know when did you get started and how and what do you have to say about what's going on in Philadelphia?
Appreciate you, baby. Love you, man.
What's good? Yes. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yes.
He is greeting several people. He has several people around.
It is so good to see you. I looked again, I said, is that little Calvin?
Yeah.
I done told you the goddamn movie.
For real? Yeah, once upon a time in Philly,
then I said, now he on the goddamn floor.
Give me your number. I want to reach out to my man.
He in the new prison here. I finally got him here.
I would love to reach out to him, man, because I always tell my ladies.
He is meeting several people here. We are about to have a quick talk with Vodka.
I've been trying to get him home.
Because he had the same job. Well, we'll talk about it. Yeah, let me.
267 475.
We are waiting for the interview with Vodka.
I'm calling you right now. I'm ready for you, brother.
Yes.
I'm so happy for you. You ain't in Philly. Tell me you don't live in Philly.
Unfortunately, I do. But you know, I fear a loss, so I can't.
I understand, but guess what? You got kids. Sometimes you gotta make choices.
I'm trying to come out of there. I'm trying.
You keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing. Uncle doing all this famous shit.
He's doing it, ain't he doing it?
Vodka.
I love you.
Thank you. I'm Ronaldo, the host of the Neoliberal Round Podcast. We are heard all over the world. And we just want to say thank you for sharing your work here. What inspires you the most?
Thank you. Well, what inspired me the most was just the words of it. Just putting the words together, I was always influenced on how to have better wordage.
Yes.
Just how to put the words together. I was inspired by like a lot of old music, old hip hop, and just the love of words, putting them together. That was my inspiration. As far as a human being, my older cousin used to rap, so I always looked up to him, and I always wanted to do something like that. Yeah.
Oh, you are great. You are dope. Are you a poet? You sound like you have a strong poetry.
Oh yeah, I'm strong, man. It gets way stronger than that, man. Thank you so much for the words.
And what do you have to say with the young people, what's going on in Philadelphia and the violence and the shooting, and how can rappers like you bring about change in the society?
Okay, well, shit, man. I can't just want them to stop. I gotta be the engine to show a way to stop. I can't just be like, stop doing this. I had to, be a voice. If I got my voice, I had to be a voice and tell them that they on nut time. I gotta be that voice and just lead by example. And then when they see what I'm doing is positive and it's another way versus the street stuff, then, you know, some gonna follow, some not. But I don't want them to follow me. I just want them to follow the right path, though. Right.
Yes.
No religion or whatever, but just
right.
Just, you know, be good. You know
yes. And I heard that you've been in a movie.
Oh yeah.
What's the name of what movie is that?
Oh yeah, right now I'm in a movie called Once Upon a Time in Philly.
Once Upon a Time in Philly, yes.
You can check it out on Amazon Prime. It's also on Tubi. Dame Dash just picked it up and put it on Tubi, so it's rolling right now.
Okay. And if people want to follow you, where can they go to follow you?
They can go to 215 Vodka on Instagram. Yeah, straight like that. 215 VODKA.
Yes.
And it'll come on up, man. Straight up.
Yo, guys, we're talking with Vodka. He was just live performing here at Men Who Care of Germantown, an annual event, and we hope to probably have a really sit down with him and talk to him on the one-on-one.
Absolutely, I'm looking forward to it, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
I appreciate you.
And I'll give you my contact.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely, man.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Neoliberal Round Podcast. Join us tomorrow or on Monday for another new episode entitled Sharing the Journey, Serving the World Today to Solve Tomorrow's Challenges. That's actually a continuation of a series that we had already started. We do part 2 tomorrow, it is actually available and ready to be released, but we decided to do Street Vibe, Pulse of the Street, Beyond the Violence, Communities Gather in Solidarity. Of course, you can subscribe to this show for free at https://anchor.fm/the neoliberal, and you can donate to us at anchor.fm/the neoliberal/support. Send us a feedback and email me at ronaldocmckenzie@gmail.com. You can visit us at theneoliberal.com or ronaldocmckenzie.com. Walk good.